play a couple of passes among each other. Here is Iorfa. Now inside to Byers, forward to Gregory with his back to goal. Bannon with a superb ball, and Windass, the back has stayed down. Josh Windass, will he get the shot away? No, he lays it across the...
Yes!
Sheffield Wednesday opened the score.
What a finish!
And it was a simple finish in the end for Marvin Johnson. Great run by Josh Windass. The flag stayed down, and instead of taking the shot on, he just took his time to drill the ball across the 6-yard box. It found its way through to Johnson, and he made no mistake with the finish. Wednesday 1-0, John.
Yeah, I mean, like you just sung the praises of Josh Windass. He did it so well. He could have made the wrong decision. He's forced out wide and didn't really have any support at that moment, but he just was very patient, waited. I think Marvin Johnson had still got a little bit of work to do. That ball was zipping across, but he did well. He kept it down, got it on target. Fantastic goal, that.
Scored just 1 goal in 34 appearances last season, Conor Ogilvie. He's opened his account for 22 to 23 on the first day of the campaign, and it's taken the energy out of the Hillsborough crowd. But, Wednesday just caught off guard as Portsmouth made the most of a good spell, and now Wednesday will have to show their character to bounce back. Here is Ihekwe. Lays it to Johnson on the left-hand side. He's got Windass ahead of him. Johnson goes for the early cross. Gregory
he almost took that.
Controlled it, but it was defended well by Raggett, who's able to clear only as far as Deli Bashiru, who hits one from range. Deli Bashiru, and Wednesday go back in front almost immediately here at Hillsborough. Deli Bashiru with a cracker of a strike into the bottom corner beyond the dive of Griffiths, and Sheffield Wednesday back in front. It's Wednesday 2, Portsmouth 1.
I doubt you'll see a better strike than that all season.
Lined up around the penalty area. Deli Bashiru as well. Iorfa's in there. It's in towards that mix of men, and it's headed by Ihekwe. What a goal by Deli Bashiru! He's second of the game, and it is a stunner! Wednesday get their equaliser, and I tell you what, he will not score 2 better goals in the same game than he has this afternoon. Thunderbolt!
Referee Anthony Backhouse will retreat and blow his whistle. Come on! Josh Windass looks for his first of the season. Right-footed,
yes!
sends the keeper the wrong way. The away end roars its approval. Josh Windass wins the penalty and scores the penalty. 22 minutes gone, MK Dons 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Perfect penalty, no stopping that. He's watched the goalkeeper dive to his right. That Gregory is going to go into that number 10 role.
Here's Backinson. Out towards Liam Palmer. Ihekwe. Backinson. Wednesday turning there with Gregory. A chance to cross over.
Great ball!
Backinson! He gets his first for Wednesday. I've seen him score against the Owls. Now he scores for the Owls. A great cross and a bullet header. And Wednesday have managed to break the deadlock. We'd seen that Wednesday were turning the screw, and they they get the reward, and Wednesday come up with an inch-perfect cross, and the perfect finish. It's Wednesday 1, Charlton 0.
Well, Josh Windass has to have a lot of credit in that. It was the perfect cross.
Slow tempo, short passing, and then the long ball, which hasn't really hit the mark so far. And it is 0-0 with 10 minutes to go until half-time. Portsmouth 1, Bristol Rovers 0 in League One. Now it's been given away, and here's a chance for Wednesday, and somehow the keeper's scrambled back to kick it off the line. A let-off for Bolton now as Bannon cuts back in. Can Barry Bannon finish it here? He's found Johnson, back to Bannon, in low, it's shot.
Yes, get in there!
George Byers has scored. George Byers with a goal for the Owls. He runs back to halfway and celebrates with the Wednesday fans. Bannon involved, eventually played a cross into the box for Barry Bannon, who salutes the Wednesday away end. And he slices it through the crowd of bodies into the goal. A fine finish from George Byers, and he enjoyed that one. Imagine that is because Liam Palmer has been given the armband in his 350th appearance for the Owls.
That's brilliant from Gregory.
Still well to find Johnson. Johnson into Windass. Can Wednesday get a second here? Windass with a great ball. It's a big chance for Liam Palmer. Liam Palmer on his 350th
Liam Palmer
for Sheffield Wednesday. Liam Palmer scores a rare goal. A fantastic finish off a brilliant pass from Josh Windass. Wednesday were this close to being 1-0 down. 5 minutes later, they lead 2-0. Bolton 0, Owls 2.
There's no way, couldn't write that script, but absolutely delighted for Liam Palmer. 350th appearance for Sheffield Wednesday. That is well deserved. He's floated into the box at that far side. Like you said, Josh Windass has picked him out.
Johnson and Bannon combining, back again with Johnson. McGuinness.
Not really got anybody to pick, and everybody's playing standing still football.
Well, Bannon's gone, he's not standing still, he's run onto this and taken possession, crosses it over, just slightly round Windass. Now a chance for Palmer, off the line! Yes! Who scores? He kept his composure and rifled it home along the floor. Palmer's first effort was kicked away off the line, but Josh Windass made no mistake, and Wednesday, for all of their possession, ends up eventually leading to this goal. We're just looking at Palmer, can't quite believe he doesn't score, but it came back the clearance to Windass, and he made no mistake, and that's his first goal in open play this season. Wednesday 1, Forest Green Rovers 0. Comes out towards McGuinness, he's on the left-hand side. Wednesday coming back for their goalkeeper. Spreading the play for Dominic Iorfa again, with licence to stride forward. Flicks it away for Palmer. Again, Dominic Iorfa trying to get involved in the play. Gregory's come back deep, and that's a foul. He was appended.
Good work from Gregory.
Again, Wednesday play it in towards Dominic Iorfa. He's seen quite a lot of the ball as well as it's crossed in towards the area, and Bannon's there! The defender couldn't cut it out, but tried. But Bannon wasn't to be denied, and just again rather calmly just flicks it with his left foot into the net, and Wednesday 2-0 up, and Forest Green, well, they have no answer at the moment at all, do they? Goes down the line, and down goes Gregory, who's being pulled about. as is often the case. Bannon sees something that nobody else does, and it's Palmer. Takes it off his chest, tries to go for goal, comes back through! Scores for the second Saturday running in his 351st appearance for Sheffield Wednesday. The goalkeeper saved the initial effort, not the follow-up, he put it away, but it's all about the vision from Barry Bannon, passing it from deep. No one else sees that. That's just Barry Bannon all over. Wednesday now have that 3-goal advantage. Is there any way back for Forest Green Rovers? You wouldn't have thought so from this.
What a fantastic ball from Barry Bannon. Delighted for Liam Palmer's second goal in 2 games.
Perhaps with the pass, but Backinson will get it back for Sheffield Wednesday. Now with Byers, looks to play it over towards Dominic Iorfa. Again, he strides forward and has to check back, uses Palmer, comes back inside again for the centre half. Backinson, can he come forward here through the gap? And just spreads the play back out to the right-hand side. Byers works it on now for Windass. Windass back towards Byers, and Wednesday steering it across the field. Johnson for Bannon. Bannon looks to put some urgency in and pace into the move. Little 1-2 back to Bannon. It comes for Gregory! There we go. That's what he's been waiting for. Lee Gregory has his eyes on the prize. Wednesday get a 4th before half-time. Some slick passing. Again, Bannon at the heart of it all, changing the pace of the movement. It was sort of slow, push, and then away he goes. Puts a little 1-2 in towards Gregory. A bit of fortune as it came back towards Gregory, but he knew exactly where the net was. And Wednesday now 4-0 up against Forest Green Rovers.
4 different scorers as well.
Goes out towards McGuinness. McGuinness for Bannon. Bannon in a deep position, looking to pop it through for Byers, who turns. Great footwork. He's having his shirt pulled again by Davis. But he spreads the play out towards the right-hand side. Palmer back to Bannon. Bannon, so much time and space is afforded. Crossed over by Palmer, and there's Gregory! He won't know a lot about that. He was falling, and it might hit his shoulder and gone in. But Gregory gets his second of the afternoon.
I think that's an own goal.
5th. You think it was an own goal? Well, it rolled in. Gregory was certainly the one attacking the ball.
A bit of space here, finds Bannon. Bannon takes it on. Bannon with a lovely ball into Byers. Is this the moment? Cut out by Gibson. Good defending behind for a corner, Brian Law.
Yes, again, Morecambe got the bodies behind, although Byers has got around the back of the defence with a brilliant ball by Bannon, but he just couldn't miss that first man out.
21 shots to Morecambe's 4. 7 corners now. 73% of the ball.
Yes.
Here's the corner, and there's the goal, finally! It is Josh Windass who beats his chest. The corner from Bannon, the finish from Windass, and with 20 minutes to go, Sheffield Wednesday finally break the deadlock. Morecambe 0, Owls 1.
Well, patience has certainly served for Sheffield Wednesday this evening.
Bannon retreats to the corner spot. Right-footed corner into the near post. It is another! It's George Byers.
Exactly the same.
Who makes the run to the near post. Little glancing touch. And that's his party piece, a header. He's one of the few midfielders in the league who you can rely on to get a head on the ball and nod it home. Byers does it again, and Wednesday will head back to South Yorkshire with the points. Wednesday knocking it around here. Morecambe can't get on the ball. Wednesday fans loving every minute of this.
2 more subs for Wednesday coming on. Late stages.
3 subs. Going to see Patterson, Volks and Iorfa come on for the last 6 or 7 minutes or so. Wednesday have had 28 shots in the game.
Phenomenal.
And they want more. Here's Delibashiru bursting forward. Now a chance to cross. It goes in towards Smith. He heads it down. Windass. Back to Smith. It's Smith. It's 3. It's Michael Smith who punches the air and says that'll do. What a performance from Sheffield Wednesday. They have smothered Morecambe tonight, and they've scored 3 goals, and Michael Smith gets his name on the score sheet and celebrates with the away fans. What a win, what a comeback after that defeat against Barnsley at Hillsborough. Morecambe 0, Owls 3.
Yes, again, some great play.
Bannon waits. Here's the whistle and screws it back to the edge of the area. It's put in the air. Can we get there? Yes, we can! We pull one back at the back post, and it's George Byers side footing at home. Wednesday worked that well, and Byers will just might have given us a bit of hope here. He's trying to pull the crowd all together, urging them to get right behind the lads. Great little movement, played short, it goes in towards Johnson, and there's Byers coming in at the back post. It goes through the goalkeeper, and it's now Wednesday 1, Ipswich 2. It goes across in towards Heckway. Wednesday with Palmer, it's very congested there. Comes off Lee. It will be a throw taken by Palmer, trying to find Smith, doesn't quite reach him. Josh Windass trying to win it back for Wednesday, but it was Ladapo who came away with it. It's gone long, looking for the run here from Burns. Burns has got it, he's on the left-hand side. Up against James. James defends really well, standing his ground and got the interception in, and it's played forward now. Wednesday with Smith. Come on, let's get in and around him and support him. Smith trying to get away here from his man, Edmondson, but he's got it back to the keeper. Again, he didn't have too much help, did he?
No,
he was left on his own.
Yeah. He had no
Who
help.
was busting a gut to try and join him and help him out? Here's Windass. Windass goes back for Palmer. Palmer now for Heckway. Goes in towards James. James crossing the halfway line, looking what's on. Johnson. Johnson comes inside, flicks it for Bannon. Bannon moves it on. James. Reece James crossed this. Michael Smith with the header from a few yards out. And Wednesday grabbed the equaliser. It's Michael Smith with his first goal in open play at Hillsborough, following up from his midweek effort against Morecambe. Wednesday coming back from 2 down. It's 2-2 now with Ipswich Town.
Do you know what I thought then? I thought that Smith had just drifted offside.
There's a replay. Let's see whether you were right or wrong with it. Bannon flicks it through into James. What do you reckon?
That's very close.
Which would kind of make sense to me when you look at the personnel.
Well, I mean, trying to get Smith, Gregory and Windass in the same team. I mean, I presume Windass looks as though he's got a midfield type role. I hope it's a number 10.
We're underway, by the way, folks. It was Wickham who took the centre, and they've worked the ball back to their goalkeeper here in a bit of a hurry. And Shryjek just had to kick that in a bit of a rush, and he's just knocked it out of play for a Wednesday throw-in. But yeah, a positive start from Wednesday. Could well be key here. It's knocking it short. It goes in towards Johnson to put in an early cross. It flashes into the area. Oh! In there. He almost apologises as he does that. It's so simple. A great ball in, low down. The defence misses it out. And it's everything you could wish for, really. A positive start from Wednesday, an early goal. And now Wickham, they have to do something about it. They can't afford just to sit and try and frustrate. They are 1 down. Wednesday 1, Wickham Wanderers 0.
Well, I think that was Marvin Johnson back to his best. What we saw from him in most games last year was that kind of cross.
And found it. Ball sent in there by Jacobson, who puts it in towards the area. Wednesday get it away though, and it's come towards Windass. Windass tries to put the ball into Smith's path, and it was taken down nicely. Now on for Gregory, back to Smith. He goes in towards the area. The angle's tight, crossing for Bannon. Blasts it into the roof of the net, and Wednesday have regained their lead Again, they make it look very easy. Some nice passing football, great movement, and Bannon's there at the end of it to cap it all off. Wednesday 2, Wycombe 1.
Well, Windus started it. He's got loads to do, but what a cross that is. A simple tap in for Barry Bannon at the far post.
They probably taught him some of it, who knows. Ball goes long. Wilkes challenges and wins his header, trying to find Smith. Gets up and makes a nuisance of himself. They just hammered it there with Gape into the Wednesday half. A Heckway. Now Will Vokes puts it into space. Malik Wilkes gets hold of it. Can he put the icing on the cake? Wilkes puts it inside. There's Patterson! Oh! Patterson with his first touch converts to make this win safe. Right in, added on time. Side foots it home from Wilkes' pass across. Well, he played very well actually. He was one of the better players I thought for Wednesday midweek. He scores that with what could be his only touch of the game. Wednesday 3, Wycombe 1.
Well, we're just talking about shots on target, and there's one, and it's in the back of the net. Callum Patterson.
What about the penalty
I think the
spot?
final whistle's gone as well.
Yeah, last kick it was.
Last kick of the game.
Wednesday have possession in and amongst their back three. Hennigan looks up now for Sheffield Wednesday. 10 yards just behind the centre circle. And down the line it goes. Bannon with a lovely control just outside the corner of the penalty area. Tees up Malik Wilkes, whose shot is blocked by the defender. Out to Volks, who scores an absolute beauty for Sheffield Wednesday. The somersault and the pirouettes as he goes to celebrate by the corner flag. Goodness me, from 30 yards, he struck that perfectly as it arced from a central position past the diving keeper and into the top corner of the net. That is one of the goals of the season.
There's 3 shaping, so there's plenty of options. I wonder whether Windass might be the one to take it. And again, right-footed. Bannon just steps away as Windass goes to the ball and hits it, and he finds the net. In it goes, Josh Windass on target. Picks his spot. The goalkeeper scrambling to get across there, Southwood. He couldn't get to it. And Wednesday make a great start. I said we were looking to make a good start, and that's exactly what we've got through Windass. Acknowledging the bench there, getting high fives all round from his teammates. Gregory brings it down, it drops for Deli Bashiru. Out wide now for Johnson. Johnson on the left-hand side up against Jackson. Flicks it to Bannon, I think it's going to be overhit maybe. Bannon will get there, clips it over. The goalkeeper just gets fingertips to take it away from the likes of Gregory. And also Windass was there, running in. Nobody was at the back post able to capitalise, but Wednesday would gain it again. It's with Gregory, swings it back towards Bannon. Bannon takes aim! What a goal! Barry Bannon, the skipper, settles the nerves with an absolute rocket. It flies in. It's not bonfire night or anything like that, but it's special. It's gone with a bang just after a balloon exploded around us. Wednesday get the second goal. Settling the nerves, I think, for everybody here at Hillsborough and everybody listening on I Follow. Brilliant stuff from the skipper, 30 yards out. We've had a couple of stoppages. Of course, Ben Hennigan had that head injury, and there was a stoppage involving Smith as well, so maybe 4 or 5 minutes to be added on at the end of the 90. Wednesday chasing back towards the goalkeeper. Deli Bashiru robs them, and it's Deli Bashiru saved by the keeper. It might come back towards Windass. He still has it in the box. Back for Bannon. Bannon flicks it for Deli Bashiru. Sets his angle and changes it around, and he finds the corner this time. The first shot he had was saved by the goalkeeper, Southwood. The ball comes back to him after some good flicks and moves involving the likes of Windass and then Bannon. He just turns smartly on the edge of the box and sends the ball into the corner of the goal. And that 3-0 prediction we were talking about does come true.
If you've got somebody there who's got a really sweet left foot as well, it could cause a problem.
Well, the ball is won back well on the corner of the penalty area by Vaux, the former Cardiff City midfielder. He presses forward into midfield before is dispossessed, then Brophy getting into the thick of the action again, and potentially a little break on here down the far side for Nibs, but Palmer's with him stride for stride, and Palmer just eases Nibs off the ball and launches it towards halfway in good form. Liam Palmer both in front of goal and over on the right hand side of the pitch on that occasion. Backinson tries to tease one through the middle, and a chance now for Wednesday. Gregory's through on goal, and it's a delightful finish and the perfect start for Sheffield Wednesday as Lee Gregory stands in front of a joyous away end and celebrates with the Sheffield Wednesday supporters. Put through beautifully by Backinson. It was Gregory who raced up to the edge of the penalty area, and as Maitov came crashing out on the floor, it was a deft touch over the Bulgarian and into the back of the net. Wednesday wasting no time in getting going here. It's Cambridge 0, the Owls 1. It's bubbling along nicely, isn't it? And vastly important that Wednesday stay in contention for the title. MK Dons 1, Plymouth 4 is the scoreline involving the league leaders, and Sheffield Wednesday's next opponents, Ipswich, are still losing at home to Lincoln. Wide, we'll head off to Bramall Lane in a tick. Big drama there as Gregory just drifts the ball in. Well, goodness me, that is a wonderful finish from Lee Gregory. Goal drought certainly over, his second of the game, and it was the cutest of volleys from across from the right-hand side. In it went to Gregory, who got the merest of touches to the ball. I think he was slightly off the ground.
Of course, no Barry Bannon on the field. Have a go, and it's like Windass's goal that he scored in the last game here at Hillsborough. Nicely taken, Sheffield Wednesday.
It wasn't McGuinness, was it?
It wasn't. It was Patterson, wasn't it?
Patterson, yeah.
Yeah. It was Callum Patterson who stepped up, one of the senior players, I suppose you'd say. He took responsibility. Ball thrown onto the halfway line. Wednesday there with McGuinness. In towards Mighton. Comes backwards. Again with Davison. It's up in the air. It's stroked out wide, and now with Jack Hunt.
Took that really well.
Taking it well. That's a superb cross. Just gets away from Mighton on the stretch. Brown's using his pace though to go and get this ball over on the left-hand side, and he's found it. Works it in now for Glover. Glover, little 1-2. Thought a whistle then, but it wasn't the referees. And now Mighton looking to sidestep away, and into the area he goes, plays it inside. A chance maybe there for a debut goal for Truman, denied by the legs of the goalkeeper. Wednesday win it back though, and try and cut it back, and there he is! Truman scores! It's the Truman show, all right. Wednesday 2-0 up, and that is just what you want to see. A young player getting an opportunity and bagging Wednesday's second goal of the night. Wednesday leading Leicester City's under 21s by 2-0.
Yeah, it's a good goal that, and he's got his rewards as Truman.
Beautifully. Couldn't get the connection he wanted. That's going to be a foul. But he was offside anyway, so in one way I'm almost pleased that he didn't go in.
The foul over on that far side, and Carl Rushworth will come out in his orange goalkeeping kit.
Ooh, give that away, that's a chance.
There's an open goal here if Gregory can get a shot away. Gregory shoots towards goal.
Oh!
It's a terrible mistake by Carl Rushworth, who kicked it straight to Lee Gregory with an interesting celebration. We'll find out what that is all about, but what an error from the goalkeeper, and Gregory just had to keep his composure and fire into the goal. He did that. A terrific finish in the end. Lincoln 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Into Brown, just on the halfway line. It's played back inside. Barry Bannon puts it long up towards Gregory. Wednesday will get a chance now with Byers. He took the touch and tries to carry it on. He puts it in the air. Smith with the header! That's a superb header! A great driving run from George Byers. And the header from the target man, Michael Smith, breaking the deadlock right before the half-time whistle. Perfect timing. Where's that been? It's come from nowhere, but we'll take it. Wednesday 1, Bristol Rovers 0.
Yeah, completely out of the blue, like you just said, but
as I said, I thought Byers has been outstanding in this first half, and he showed it again there. It was 2 or 3 great touches. Picked out Smith, and a great header from Smith. Yeah, he's a long way out. He gave the goalkeeper no chance with that. It's a good goal.
But I suppose when you're a centre forward, it's about the delivery, isn't it? When you get the delivery right, the striker sometimes doesn't have to do an awful lot.
Yeah, probably the left back, Bristol Rovers. He'll be asked a few questions. Thought he could have come and attacked that ball as Byers goes for the last cross.
You know he's capable of striking the ball. Perhaps a bit better than that. I think maybe he'll feel he should at least get that on target. Ball goes back towards the right-hand side. It's with Deli Bashiru. They try and close him. Goes back for Bannon, flicks it inside. Now the long legs will get it back again. Deli Bashiru. It goes in towards Backinson. The keeper spills it. Will it come for Bannon? It will. Bannon tries to curl it. Oh, what a wizard! Barry Bannon finds the corner. Spellbinding stuff on Halloween weekends. Scarily good finishing that from Barry Bannon, and Wednesday really out of nothing. The goalkeeper spilt the ball, and Bannon, well, he didn't panic, he didn't rush it, and he picks the corner of the stanchion out, and Wednesday get the opening goal against Burton Albion. Wednesday 1, Burton Albion 0. But now they have the opportunity to go into a 2-0 lead with Smith from the spots.
Come on.
Here he comes, blasts it, in it goes, never in doubt. Garrett went the right way, but the power took it past him, and Sheffield Wednesday now 2-0 up against struggling Burton. They'll be wondering quite how things have turned around, but that's football for you. You get one, and all of a sudden, maybe the pressure's lifted, and Smith took that penalty very confidently and scores at the Kop end. For Johns as well, so wouldn't be surprised to see Winnell coming on at some point. Bannon moves it forward. In towards Patterson. Patterson controls it, turns
really
inside,
well there.
and
What
then
a
tries
ball.
to pick out Smith and finds him. Smith cuts it back for Bannon. Now a chance for Wilkes on the edge of the area. Goes for goal! What a way to score your first league goal for Sheffield Wednesday. Wilkes with a stunner. That is so good from Wilkes. Frighteningly good. As Wednesday get a third goal here. Surely no way now back for Burton Albion.
No, I mean, great play from Patterson, a great ball. Bannon lays it off to Wilkes. One touch, puts the ball on his left foot. Garrett, absolutely no chance, finds the corner, right into the corner. Fantastic goal.
Larger, Wednesday quite happy to keep them penned in here and force a mistake from them. And there's Patterson again, putting pressure on Hughes. Back for his keeper, and that pass from Garrett ain't great, and his kicking not great either. But that's just from Wednesday forcing the issue, letting them have the ball where they're not really going to hurt us.
Yeah, and Patterson playing his part as always.
Johnson has the ball in hand. It's thrown in towards Deli Bashiru. Didn't quite have the power to get away on that occasion.
Oh, that's a
to
great ball. Is he offside? No.
No, he just bent it slightly in towards Wilkes. Wilkes sets himself, lays it off now for Deli Bashiru.
Oh!
Places it in. It's turned into a horror scoreline now for Burton Albion, but calmness personified there from Deli Bashiru. He went for placement, teed up by Wilkes, and Wednesday make it 4-0.
The post. Windass given the invitation to come inside and curls in a beauty. Save from Stockdale. Cooney, or the back pass is poor. Here is Mighton.
13th appearance in the League Cup in his varied career. It's played out from the back by David Stockdale, wide towards Dominic Iorfa. Into Patterson. Patterson turns, threads it across halfway. Despite the best efforts of Gregory, he won't get there at the first attempt, but he will at the second, and things open up in the middle of the park for Deli Bashiru. Searing run from him. Through it comes to Windass! Goal! And he scored! And Josh Windass buries the ball ball past Alex McCarthy. It was a scintillating counter-attack led by Fiseo Delibashiru, and the ball slipped through the Southampton defence, which Josh Windass raced onto, and then the shot was arrowed in. Outstanding stuff for Sheffield Wednesday, and there's a big shock on the cards. Premier League Southampton 0, Sheffield Wednesday what? Rising onto the header over and above Whaley, and now the dreadlock Mighton on the near side. A lovely flick of the ball with his left boot, bringing in Windass. Wednesday starting to move into second gear here. Bannon was racing onto it on the edge of the penalty area. Doyle's clearance was good enough to get it to the near side. Wednesday looking to press for the opening goal of the game. Volk's volley brings in Windass. He attacks the dead ball line, pirouettes, turns. Fernandez blocks the cross. Out to James. James recycles the ball back to the left. Bannon on his right boot, threading it to James. First touch had to take it away from the edge of the penalty area. Bannon fizzes in the cross, teed up for Mighton!
Oh, what a goal!
An outstanding opening goal for Sheffield Wednesday as Alex Mighton fired the ball into the deck. It looped over the goalkeeper and into the roof of the net, and it owed much to a brilliant cross from Bannon, a beautiful chest down from Smith, and a searing finish from just inside the penalty area, and Sheffield Wednesday open the scoring and lead here at Accrington Stanley by a goal to nil.
I don't know though, Backinson. I bet possibly there was a handball as well. Here comes the corner.
Goes over from Bannon, that's a good header! And in it goes! It's Mark McGuinness, his first goal for Wednesday. A glancing header from the corner, and that's what we want, a centre-half on target. That doesn't mean, well, I don't think he's been any of them this season, but it's good to see Mark McGuinness get off the mark and get us off the mark today against Shrewsbury Town. Wednesday find a way through. The Owls lead by a goal to nil.
Christmas, they've decided to go with a 4-3-2-1 Christmas tree formation. So that's the first time I've seen them keep everybody back in their own half. They've decided maybe we'll just try and defend this lead now. I'm sure that if they get the opportunity to break and they can break at pace, they'll use that.
Well, they've shown that as that ball's threaded through in towards Johnson, cuts across, and there's the equaliser. It's Michael Smith stretching out a long leg and scoring a goal that really we didn't see coming, but we'll take it all day long. A bit of quality from Wednesday. There hasn't been too much of it, but there certainly was there, and Smith tucks it away, just getting ahead of Pym and putting it into the net, and on 78 minutes it's 1-1. We'll get on with things. It's gone out then. Wednesday with Palmer. In towards Johnson. Comes back for Will Vokes. Vokes finding Michael Ehekwe. Bannon plays it short. Barry Bannon tries to go long over the top. It's a nice looking ball. And it's just come through for Johnson. Johnson puts it over. Can we get there? Yes, we can! It's Smith again at the back post, sliding it home. Well, some fabulous football again from Wednesday. Just little moments of quality. And on that occasion, it was Bannon's vision that started it all off. Johnson cut it across, and there was Smith, the substitute, converting again. It's 2-1 to Wednesday against Mansfield Town, but what an afternoon it's been.
There should be another 3. She should be going up to at least 51. Jonathan Ground still waits to come on. Not sure why they didn't make the they made the change because it disrupted things a few moments ago.
That's a good touch.
Lovely touch in. Gregory, edge of the area. It's going to come back for a shot towards goal.
Oh!
Out of nothing. Pandemonium in the away end at St James's Park, and Callum Patterson, in 15 yards from goal, has got a little curler on the end of it. The Exeter players have their hands on their heads. They were heading for a huge 3 points here.
So Wednesday have a penalty, and it's going to be Michael Smith who's stepping up to take it for the Owls. They've been on top in this game. They just haven't really tested the goalkeeper yet.
Come on, Michael.
A chance for Michael Smith on the half-hour mark to put us.
Yes!
he's done.
Get him there.
Sweeping it right into the corner. The goalkeeper, Stevens, dived the right way but couldn't keep it out. And Michael Smith at the top end has put the Owls in front, converting it like you'd expect him to do.
Ball and knock it about again.
It's gone in towards Will Vokes, back again for Johnson. Johnson down the line, Smith gives a chase. But again, Jones is not panicking, he's looking very cultured as he plays it away in towards Conlon. Conlon intercepted there by Reece James. James goes forward and finds Smith. Smith, can he take on his man and beat him? He goes towards the box, still with Smith. He goes for it now! Oh! What a strike from Michael Smith! Your star striker pulls out a star strike. Wednesday's final goal potentially of 2022, and it's an absolute worldie for Michael Smith, cutting in at a time when we really needed it, beating the goalkeeper Stevens. All ends up the Owls lead by 2-0 against Port Vale.
We've scored some cracking goals at Hillsborough this season. That's got to be right up there. That was absolute quality from Michael Smith. He's coming and done well. Penalty save.
Yep. Massive save that was, to ensure we got something from that game. That was against Oxford. Wednesday here with George Byers. Byers going long over the top. He's seen the run there from
That's
Wilkes.
a great ball.
In fact, it's gone centrally, and this could be an opportunity for Wednesday to take the lead,
Yes!
which is what they do, and it's Windass back in the team and back in the goals. He took his time, set himself and strokes it into the corner, and Wednesday's pressure pays off. They take the lead here against Cambridge United, and it's Windass with the goal. The Owls lead by 1-0.
He do the same, or will he change
I think he's going
mind?
to change sides this time.
Yes, I think so. I think he'll go with the goalkeeper's left.
Smith comes forward now and strikes it. It goes exactly where we expected it. The goalkeeper, he went to the right, the ball went left, and Wednesday go 2-0 up, and it's Michael Smith who converts from the spot, and Wednesday into a comfortable lead now, and it's fair to say they deserve this lead as well. Cambridge have offered very little going forward, and Wednesday 2 goals to the good. And now Reece James to step over the halfway line, just puts it into the feet there of Patterson, and Wednesday look to come forward, and they've managed to
get there?
try and
We've picked it up
go
all
inside there with Johnson. Little mazy run, it just seemed to get away, but Wednesday keep the ball. Byers and then Patterson out to the right hand side. Wilkes in one of his favoured positions tries to bend over across. It's low, it comes away.
Liam Palmer
from Liam Palmer. I mean, I'm almost looking to a flag because he didn't seem that bothered. It was a great finish from Palmer. He just clatters it into the back of the net, kept it low, and it beat the goalkeeper, and Palmer gives Wednesday a 3-0 advantage here against Cambridge United. There's definitely no way back for the U's now. New year, new Wednesday. Ball goes up, and there is Cameron Dawson to take possession. Throws it away out towards the right hand side. Wednesday looking to go forward in towards Jack Hunt. The ball was slid to him by Will Vokes, but Hunt was going nowhere. He was stopped in his tracks, and now they'll try and clear the lines. Goes up towards the number 9, and Ironside controls this and plays it away back towards Tracy. Tracy not going to do anything there. Wednesday have got it back. It's now with Wilkes. He plays it through towards Windass. The angle's tight. That doesn't matter because Windass manages to find the corner of the goal from a very acute angle. Lovely slide rule pass, and Windass had it all to do, but he did it all right. And Wednesday are certainly starting the new year with a bang here. 4-0 the lead against Cambridge.
That was a great finish from Windass. That was the only place that he could score from that angle, a really tight angle.
Just tuning in. All started a long time ago when Josh Windass opened the scoring for Sheffield Wednesday. Got a penalty and Callum Patterson went down. Michael Smith turned that home, sending the keeper the wrong way. And in the second half, Liam Palmer and Windass on target again as Wednesday screw it back. A chance perhaps for Jack Hunt, who just loses his footing inside the area. He got the ball on the return there from Windass, but just couldn't keep his footing when he needed to. Wednesday regain it here though with Liam Palmer looking to terrorise their defence. Back towards Jack Hunt. Pings it towards Windass. Oh, that's a spectacular spectacular finish along the floor, and he gets his hat-trick. Josh Windass makes it 5-0, a 5-star performance from Wednesday in their first game in 2023. Josh Windass has a hat-trick on his return to the side. Great football from the Owls, and Cambridge are well and truly dead and buried now. As well from Darren Moore, keeping with Cameron Dawson in goal. He's got his chance in the team in the league recently, and obviously in the past Cameron's been the one that's come in for cup games, but he hasn't gone with David Stockdale. I suppose that helps him get that kind of rhythm going, because, you know, when you've been waiting for your turn, you kind of want to keep playing, don't you, really?
Yeah, I think, no, without a doubt, I think everybody in the team, same thoughts. You want to play every game. That's
well done, George Byers, great skill. He leaves two Newcastle players for dead, and he carries it forward, his man over, and he moves it out towards Liam Palmer, tries to flick it inside. Can we get this one in there? Yes, we can! It's gone in! It's just Windass getting the final touch, and League One Sheffield Wednesday take the lead against Premier League Newcastle United, and it's Windass in the goals again. They celebrate in the corner down near where the Newcastle fans are housed. A big moment there for Wednesday, but it all starts with George Byers working out towards the right-hand side, and it's just tickled in from a few yards out by Windass. The Owls lead by a goal to nil.
Well, Josh Windass has got the final touch, but a lot of the credit has to go to George Byers. He's left two Newcastle midfield players for dead in the middle. Puts a superb ball out wide. First time ball, I think it's from Liam Palmer. Is he offside? He is, he's slightly, I think he's just offside, but there's no VAR.
It was a Deneran who just flicks it through, isn't it?
Is it a Deneran?
Yeah, he moves it in, and then there's just a minor touch, really.
I don't know, maybe not.
I think he's on, you know. Yeah. I think he's on.
But whether he's not, or whether he was, or whether he isn't.
And the other way of looking at it, you know, when Deneran plays that ball through, it comes off the heel of the Newcastle defender.
Yeah.
Defender on the way.
Chance.
Wednesday with the chance. Smith moves it through. Windass, can he get on the end of it and put it away? He's done it again! Josh Windass swooping in and sticking it into the back of the Newcastle net. It's 2-0 to the Owls. The Magpies are crestfallen. Well, Sheffield Wednesday showing what it's all about.
What a goal that is. What a finish from Josh Windass. It is absolutely superb.
Nice finish, isn't it? He just sort of bends it past the goalkeeper, just side foots it, steering it beyond Dubravka.
Well, quality goal, absolute quality. Smith puts it into his pass first time, and he just curls it round the goalkeeper.
Great goal. Angle from behind the goal. No chance.
No chance.
Massive gap, and he finds it. Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 up against Premier League Newcastle United.
You wonder these days, the linesmen just keep that flag down a little bit too long for my liking.
Well, they're encouraged to do so. I know there's plenty of controversy about offside in the Manchester derby earlier, in the winning goal from Marcus Rashford. Was he interfering or not in the build-up? Well, you'll see tonight on Match of the Day. Here's Windass down the left. Football Heaven on BBC Radio Sheffield. Reece James, that's a good ball towards the edge of the box. Patterson holds it up well. Here's Volks from distance, who will strike it! Utterly sensational! A cartwheel from Will Volks. He has hammered it from 30 yards out like an arrow into the top corner. What a way to get your second goal in Sheffield Wednesday colours. He's congratulated by the rest of his team. Nearly 2,500 travelling goals go jubilant here at Adams Park. We have played 12 and a half. Will Volks, take a bow, son. Wycombe Wanderers 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
I thought it was going out for a throw, but Jack Hunt did keep it. So Wednesday to try and continue the attack. They're coming backwards and sliding it across the fields. The attack towards the Leppings Lane in the first half. Wednesday goes in towards Johnson. Johnson plays this one backwards. Now Dominic Iorfa. Wednesday played in
Good
towards
touch,
Palmer.
well done, Liam.
Palmer
Great
puts
ball,
it out towards
great
Windass,
ball.
controls it. He's gone a bit too far wide. He'll come back for Wednesday.
Yes! What a finish!
And there was Marvin Johnson able to steer it home. I thought for a second it was probably a bit too far wide, but there was Johnson. He was in the right place and he did keep his composure. Bit of a worry, John was saying that it might have gone over, but it has gone into the roof of the net. And Wednesday, perhaps against the run of play, they've just started showing signs of coming back into this game.
The pass. In it goes, good looking ball, oh what a finish! Wilkes at close range. Lynch had no chance of keeping that out. And Malik Wilkes, who has been the pick of the Wednesday players. A flying finish with his left boot, able to keep it down as well and steer it through Jay Lynch and into the roof of the net. And it's 1-1.
For Plymouth Argyle to get possession again.
I think Flint's won 5 headers already.
Yeah, he's been needed, that's for sure. As Patterson then wins another aerial battle. Do you think maybe he's in the side for perhaps winning some of those aerial balls as well?
Well, without a doubt, you know, that's what centre halves.
No, I was on about Patterson as well.
Sorry,
extra
Patterson.
height back there on a day like this. Rather than going with Jack Hunt. Ball just goes out of play.
It's not gone out yet.
It hasn't gone out.
Hasn't
But
out.
it will be a throw. And
Patterson, yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because he's not started on as a right wing back many times this season, but he's very versatile. Perhaps Volks has got a longer throw than Patterson. Iorfa's there. All the big guns are there. Gone short, and we've gone short.
That's gone short. Wednesday don't do the long throw. It comes back to cross over. And Wednesday take it! First time! And in it goes! And the Owls have taken the lead. Unbelievable start for Sheffield Wednesday. A close range finish. And it's joy for Sheffield Wednesday. And Callum Patterson it is who puts it away. Wednesday from close range. Taking really the perfect start in this game. The cross in from the left-hand side. It's first time the hit. No chance at all for Cooper. And Patterson, whether he's playing at fullback or up front or in midfield, he puts a shift in, he contributes, and Wednesday lead Plymouth by a 1-0.
Defended one-on-one very strongly. Windass, left-hand side, delivers in towards Michael Smith. And Wednesday take the lead. It's a fabulous header from Michael Smith, who scored in the reverse fixture. Flint clipping one out to the left-hand side from the free kick. Marvin Johnson helps it infield to Bannon. Bannon helps it into the penalty area. Might drop for George Byers. And Wednesday double their lead. 33 minutes gone here at Portman Road. And Ipswich already have a mountain to climb.
Bouncing ball, here's
That's good defending, well done Liam.
Again, just cushioning the header down for Dawson. And back across in towards Reece James. on his left-hand side. He's gone.
Ooh, can he get that? Can he get it?
Windass takes it. Can he finish it? Digs it over.
Oh, quality!
Absolute
quality!
A lovely ball punted forward though by James. Windass took it down brilliantly and then just dinked it really over the top of Cumming and into the goal. And Wednesday are back on level terms. They weren't behind long. Kick, right-footed. Michael Smith scores!
Get in there!
Bangs it in. The goalkeeper dived in the right way, but it went above him and into the net. And Sheffield Wednesday, for the second time in this game, come from behind. Taken quickly by Dominic Iorfa. Across the pitch in towards Reece James. Now here's Windass. Windass for Bannon. Across the park. Here's George Byers. Adeniran's in space and gets possession. Dennis Adeniran looking to try and take on Lecco. The cross goes over. Wednesday with Smith. He glances it. A chance now. It's come back. Inside one and home. And it's Lee Gregory tapping in for Wednesday, making it look very easy. Gregory's back with a goal off the bench and getting the Owls ahead here against MK Dons. Lovely ball from Adeniran, and for a manager to see two players that you just brought on 5 minutes ago having a contribution involved in what could turn out to be a winning goal, it's happy days all round. 3-2 Wednesday lead against MK Dons. He works it away. Palmer.
Well done, Liam. Carry it. Go
Drills
on,
down the line. Liam Palmer, has he over? No, he hasn't overrun it. And he lays it off for Dennis Adeniran. Adeniran, another good cross goes in there. Will it come for a Wednesday player? Just about cleared away. Bannon's there though, recovering it and working it for Johnson. Johnson, will he take on his man? Tries to fire it in with pace, but it just drops through for the goalkeeper. Yeah. And Cumming has it. Ball here with Tucker. Iorfa tries to step in there and he just about gets there in the nick of time. Bannon takes over. Bannon tries to thread it through for Smith just outside the area. He goes into the box, tries to crack it. Big deflection! And in it goes! It's another one for Wednesday. It's another goal for Michael Smith. Table-topping Sheffield Wednesday go 4-2 up now against MK Dons. Just wondering, if, as an opposition that's fallen away, do you think it's in the midfield where they've lost the quality, or is it at the back where their problems are?
I think obviously we've created a lot of chances today. You know, we've taken 4, but it could have been a lot more. But I think they've all together, they've got to be pretty pleased. They're a lot better side.
Chance to cross over here for Johnson, who stands up across, and there is George Byers! Heads it into the ground. It goes above the goalkeeper, and it's a 5-star Sheffield Wednesday performance. They've got the 5 goals. 2 it is for MK Dons. You wouldn't think this game was close at one stage. We've taken it right out of sight.
4 second-half goals. Excellent play down that left-hand side. Stood up at the far post.
A Phantom of the Opera mask will take the throw-in down on the near side as Michael Smith dangles a long right leg in there to win it back. Bannon goes high and diagonal, and Windass is sprinting after it, and he's got the beating of Ness for pace on the corner of the penalty area to the right. Wednesday building an attack here, looking sprightly in the
What a ball, what a ball.
And it's a good flat pass to Bannon, 25 yards out. He lays the ball to Jaden Brown. In goes the cross, brilliantly done! And Liam Palmer will open the scoring at the Valley with a quite brilliant team goal from Sheffield Wednesday, started by Bannon from just inside his own half. The flat, incisive ball from Jaden Brown to pick out his opposite wing-back. There was composure from Palmer to control, and he's just side-footed it in. Goal number 5 of the season for him, and a wonderful start for Wednesday. Charlton 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Will Vokes has seen a movement there from Windass, nearly got there.
Whoops.
Hoping it was just going to drop in behind the defender. Poor clearance that's come out towards the left-hand side. Here's Brown again. He's left on his own a bit too much there. Bannon's back.
He does well.
Waiting for it.
Bannon's on his own now. What can he do?
He threads it back towards Brown. He goes for the cross first time.
Oh!
It's not a cross. He's put it straight in. I think he was maybe intending to cross it over. Or do I do him a disservice? It goes through the keeper anyway. Probably should do better. But who cares about that? Wednesday have finally found a way. Their pressure has paid off, and it's Jaden Brown in his second straight start, getting his first league goal of the season to give Wednesday the upper hand here at Hillsborough. Bannon starts it off, threading it through towards Brown, and he goes for it, gets it out from under his feet, and maybe he does go for the goal.
Is that a deflection? Last 5 here, Charlton were the first team to come away from Fratton Park with all 3 points. Ogilvie spirals the ball high into the air. Dominic Iorfa was second best in the challenge with Dale, but he's managed to disrupt Dale, bring the ball away.
Yeah,
he then lost it, and then the player who's joined them out there, Joe Piggott, is offside, so Wednesday get the free kick.
Yes, a bit of frustration from the Portsmouth fans there. I remember playing here at Portsmouth on that far side, a bit like Palmer on that right hand side. The Portsmouth fans are really close to it, they can almost touch you, and the kind of, you know, the banter that you have from them is unbelievable, and it's best just to play it off.
Good flick on there by Smith! Oh, shooting chance! And Sheffield Wednesday, in deadly circumstances, take the lead as Josh Windass lashes home his 15th goal of the season. Route 1 stuff. Smith was there, the header was pinpoint, the finish from an acute angle on the right hand side, absolutely tremendous, and the league leaders lead at Portsmouth. Portsmouth 0, Wednesday 1.
Well, you talk about a Route 1, it was a classic straight ball down the middle, fantastic little flick on, but what I like about Windass, he reads the script pretty quickly, and that flick on was absolutely measured. His first touch was immaculate, but the finish...
And he didn't like the look of that one, Cam Dawson. He was grateful to chest it down with no pressure on him and find Flint. Now it's Volks' pass. It's a good one. He's found Smith in all sorts of space. Here's an opportunity for Wednesday, and they're right back in the game. Smith's ball into the box, finished off by Lee Gregory. It was Will Volks' fantastic pass to release Smith. Game on in the South Yorkshire derby. 33 minutes gone. Barnsley 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, you talk about a reaction that Wednesday needed, and that was it. And it was just a quick little Volks. He's had a little look up, and he's had a beautiful ball down the right-hand side, beating the centre halves, and Smith has run onto it. He's got into the 18-yard box, composed himself, squared the ball into with the on-running Gregory. Although he had a centre half beside him, he was making sure he was going to be in front of him and slid it in the back of the net. Now we've got a game on.
Again, headed away by Barnsley. Connell's there, heads it straight to Johnson though. Johnson's pass inside to Barry Bannon, who's got an age of time and space here. So just control and then lift it to the edge of the box for Smith. It's over his head, Johnson's ball across, and there's the equaliser! It's hammered in from close range by Lee Gregory again. His second goal. Wednesday are level in the derby with 17 minutes to go. Barry Bannon punches the air. The away end celebrates. Barnsley 2, Sheffield Wednesday 2.
Well, again, the one bit of quality that we've seen in the second half, where there's been a bit of space. Bannon picks the ball up in the central area, and he just looks up and he just clips the ball into the 18-yard box. Barnsley defence are static. It bounces and it lands towards Johnson on that left-hand side, who volleys the ball with purpose into the 6-yard box. And there's Gregory following it up to smash it in the back of the net to make it 2-2.
Bannon then preparing to take the free kick over on the far side. The little Scotsman, the captain of Sheffield Wednesday, bends the ball in, plenty of whip on it. Downward header, and Aidan Flint gets Sheffield Wednesday back in the game. 2-1 down then with 14 minutes of normal time to go as Aidan Flint scores his first Owls goal at the away end in front of the travelling supporters. It's Cheltenham 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, again, a bit of quality of a ball going in. You've got Flint there, who's as good as...
Perb making saves, flying left and right. Then Cheltenham go over the top, looking for May. Legs pumping, little legs pumping. He didn't have much chance of getting there, and David Stockdale will play the ball out to Liam Palmer. He sweeps it forward. Smith dangles a right leg, creates an opportunity to cross. In it goes! And Sheffield Wednesday have equalised thanks to Lee Gregory sliding in the mud of the back post. He's able to knock home unmarked, and Sheffield Wednesday have scrambled an oh so important equaliser with 3 minutes of normal time to go. It's Cheltenham 2, Owls 2.
Yes, it was a terrible mistake by Bradbury. He's trying to nick the ball from Smith. The ball's gone out wide and it's been clipped up the line, and Smith's just got in between him, and he's flicked the ball around the side, continued his run, but drove the ball through the 6-yard box, and there was Gregory sliding in.
Let's see what Wednesday can conjure up on this occasion. Two surrounding the ball. Will Vokes and Barry Bannon. Will they play it to one another, or will they just look to launch this one into the box? It's played short for Bannon. Bannon passes it on now. Reece James in a central area inside the half. It's not really worked out. Gone back for Liam Palmer. Palmer tries to put it out towards the left-hand side, and he has found Johnson. It's worked out okay, and Johnson will put it over. Can Wednesday connect with this? That wasn't a clean header from Malik Wilkes, but it's...
Yeah!
And a Denneran find a way through. The first effort didn't quite work out for Malik Wilkes, but it came back in a Denneran, who's had a few sightings of goals in recent games, finds a way through. And the crowd find their voice. In 11 minutes, Sheffield Wednesday take the lead against Accrington Stanley. An important goal. It's 1-0 to Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a good start. Just into the 11th minute. That ball, I think they messed up with a free kick at some point, but it's come out. And you've got to give credit to Adeniran. Goalkeeper's left, flat-footed. That ball just flies past his left foot.
You want on the field, isn't it, when you know, maybe not in your best moment. He'll be there, he'll be encouraging and winding other people up on the opposition and competing straight away there for the ball.
Without a doubt.
There he goes again, and he's after this one, and he tries to take it first time, and he does win a corner. I mean, it's unfortunate as well to Wilkes, who in both of the games that we've watched, and even going back to the 2-2 draw that we had the other day against Cheltenham when he came on as a sub, he's had an involvement, he's had an impact.
Yes.
Hasn't necessarily always made the right choices, but he gives defenders something to think about. Patterson, a different type of player, of course. Bannon puts the corner into the area. Can Wednesday? Yes, it's gone. It's pinging around.
Yes!
And once again, the ball ricocheting around, and the Denneran just scooping it up into the roof of the net. Perfect start to the beginning of the second half. And it's Dennis's day. He is the menace as far as our visitors are concerned. The Owls lead against Accrington Stanley by 2-0.
Well, again, Flint on the end of it. Dennis Adeniran just to mop it up, help it into the corner. Doesn't matter whether you score from 30 yards or 30 inches. It's a goal, 2-0.
Passed it short in towards Sangari, who's looked to
well done, Liam.
Tidy in possession. Wednesday taking advantage as that poor ball is read well by Palmer. And Wednesday sweeping on. It's now a chance for Palmer. Go on! Yes! Carried on running, and it's all smiles once again between Palmer and Barry Bannon. Bannon feeding it through, and Palmer finding the finish. Two of Wednesday's elder statesmen. There you are, big hug, and he falls to the ground. I think it's a bit of banter after Friday.
Yeah,
nice to see.
Well
taken.
Clinical from Liam. Clinical.
It's when they've got the heads in front.
Well, headed down here by Famewo, but he can't find Backinson. Backinson trying to chase and close down. He's got a block in there and found Gregory. Now Bannon Bannon with a good pass to Patterson. Here's a chance. Backinson's in the middle. Patterson running on, is going to shoot himself. He scored! Fantastic finish from Callum Patterson. Just what Sheffield Wednesday needed. Carried it to the edge of the box, and when he needed a finish, he finds the bottom corner. Burton 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1.
Well, again, it was just a bit of a messy little period where the ball was spinning all over the place, but it came out to Bannon, who found the ball. He found the pressure of the ball, played it beautifully into the path of Patterson from the mid-third. And Patterson's first touch was very, very important. It took him into the 18-yard box.
Referee blows his whistle. It's Michael Smith. Right-footed shot, sends the keeper the wrong way. Michael Smith scores. And Sheffield Wednesday are right back into this game. They've got 5 minutes to go.
It's bringing the ball off his chest. He's done very well and taken 2 players out of the game, but as he pushed the ball sideways, it was just simply given away.
Yeah, again, that's just a cheap giveaway from Smith. He's won the ball in possession, he's turned inside, and he's looking to play the ball square to Bannon. He just misplaces it again, straight in the path.
Well, now Wednesday have won it back here from some sloppy passing. Gregory to Bannon, who takes aim! And what a goal from Barry Bannon! Just when Sheffield Wednesday needed someone to show, Barry Bannon showed. What an effort! A rocket from the inside left channel of the penalty area that screamed past the keeper and into the bottom corner of the net. Well, yet again, Brian Laws and I peer to our right-hand side. Bannon will bend in the corner, left-footed, plenty of whip on it. Iorfa sends the header high into the air. Now the ball will drop in maybe for Gregory Colmar. Scramble! And the ball is fired into the roof of the net. And Sheffield Wednesday take a 2-0 lead thanks to Akin Famewo. He races back to the halfway line to take the congratulation of the travelling supporters.
So free kick it is. Will Vokes takes it quickly for Bannon. Bannon swings it into the box. Wednesday with Gregory, glances it, and in it goes. Lee Gregory finds the back of the net, and Wednesday find a way back into this game. 1-1. Bannon encouraging the fans there to get going and get right behind the team as Wednesday finally get going. Plenty of time left in this second half to win this game yet. Plays it into Palmer. Now Iorfa. Can we get going here? It's with Adeniran. Adeniran does well. Can he cross it? He's gone into the area. Adeniran puts it in low, fires it in. He'll come back for Johnson. Go on! Yes! 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 It goes in! Wednesday tapping it home from a few yards out. Was it Patterson?
Yeah.
Callum Patterson in the right place at the right time, doing what he did down at Exeter, getting on the score sheet. How big a goal could that be? Brilliant. 2-1, Wednesday ahead. The importance of this goal, if we score it, could be that Derby drop down out of the playoff zone anyway. Peterborough will go above them.
Massive, and they're down to 10 men.
And they're down to 10 men, so at the top end.
Goalkeeper's left-hand side, I say.
Smith strikes it, scores! Joe Waldsmith dives out to his right-hand side, the ball goes the other way. And Wednesday, despite all their mind games, all their tactics to try and get an advantage, it doesn't work out for them. And Wednesday are a goal to the good, and Derby, at the moment, drop out of the playoff zone. Peterborough have leapfrogged them. Michael Smith with another one.
Excellent penalty. Down to the goalkeeper's left. Joe Wildsmith goes to his right. I think that's where he put his last penalty at Hillsborough. So Sibley's off now. Sibley's coming off.
Yeah, they're making a change and they're bringing on the
Corey Smith.
Corey Smith. So that's our midfielder they're bringing on. So they obviously feel they need to try and get reinforcements in that area, perhaps.
That's good strength there from Clark Harris.
Ball played forward, and it comes now in towards Smith. Smith goes over, Bannon has it, he has support on the outside. Will he go it himself? No, he pushes it on towards Johnson, down he goes!
That's a penalty!
Penalty!
Yeah!
Wednesday get a penalty!
That is
7.5 minutes gone, Johnson takes a tumble inside the area, and Mr. Webb points to the spots.
I think it was.
Well, we know that Johnson has won a few spot kicks and decisions our way. Let's have a look at it on the replay. It sort of runs into him, doesn't it, there, Ward?
Might have been on the line.
We'll take it, though. There was a water bottle thrown as well towards the area. Let's see whether Smith will have the same outcome. He's at the Kop end.
Yeah.
He's been good from penalty spots. Yeah! And he is again! He's good again!
Get in there!
Wednesday get one back. 8.5 minutes played. It is game on now. Wednesday just make a little dent in towards that sizable chunk of deficit that they need to try and bring back in sort of their favour. Smith rolling it towards the opposite end to the goalkeeper. He dives to the right hand side. The ball goes to the left. It's Wednesday 1, Peterborough United 0 on the night. 4-1 and aggregate to the Bosch.
Smith. Calm. Kept his nerves intact. His heart must have been beating through his chest.
And perhaps that makes it more difficult as well for Windass when the ball comes towards him. 23 minutes and I'm already cracking with the voice.
To be fair to the referee, he's just letting things go for both sides.
Here's Johnson. Johnson over on the left-hand side. Johnson puts it over now. Can we get there? The goalkeeper again flaps it. Goes for Patterson. Go on, Callum. It's gone back in there. Yes! Gregory! Lee Gregory! Yes! Wednesday 2-1 now. Is the impossible going to become possible? A scruffy goal, but who cares about that? Wednesday 2-0 up here against Peterborough United on the night. It's 4-2 now on aggregate and still loads of time to go.
Scary. It's absolutely scary. I don't even know who got that final touch.
Gregory. It's Gregory. It just sort of hits him, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the Peterborough player.
Windass switches it to the left and finds Johnson. Johnson trying to get the better here of Thompson. Goes back now for Palmer. Palmer accelerating, works it on for Gregory, leaves it. A chance now for Reece James. It's in! Oh yes! Reece James! Wednesday get a third on the night! I said it'll come in the next minute. There you go, Reece James. What a run from Palmer and what a finish from Reece James. Timing his first goal for Wednesday at just the right time. Wednesday 3-0 up. That's 4-3. Peterborough on aggregate.
Gregory does superb. But James, there's 2 nutmegs there. We're back in the game.
Listen to that noise, John. We're going to have some 20 minutes now. Dare to believe. Whatever happens tonight, take your hat off to the guys. They've really put a shift in, haven't they? They've given it a really good go. And they put themselves into his header. Goes back for a heck. Come on, Wednesday, get it forward.
It's got to go forward.
Time is almost up. It goes long. It's going to run through the keeper, is it? It will. And I think that could well be the last chance Wednesday will get. And the referee is going to blow the whistle any moment now.
I'm sorry, that's it.
We passed the 6 minutes that were added on. Norris at walking pace in his area, and Peterborough United look like they're going to progress through to the playoff final to face Bolton or Barnsley. It's gone out of play.
Get back to Dawson. Dawson quickly.
Cameron Dawson's there. We find him. He passes it, and now the goalkeeper needs to kick it long. Oh, he slips. He doesn't quite find Windass, who challenges for it. The header is won by Wednesday and Will Vokes, though. Patterson helps it over his own head. Smith will run hard, maybe for the last time. It's played away. Still the referee is carrying on with the action. Obviously aware of the stoppages that has been there in the time added on. And Wednesday going to get the chance to have one last opportunity.
Just get it in.
Just get it in. Will Vokes, long throw in. We really are in last chance saloon as Vokes chucks it into the box looking for Aidan Flint. It's helped on. Can we scramble this one? It doesn't come for us. Back for Bannon. Go on, it's come for Johnson. Johnson puts it in the air. Aidan Flint. Wednesday. It's Liam Palmer. Liam Palmer. Oh my word. I cannot believe it. Wednesday have scored with no seconds left. They've taken it into extra time. Who says this was mission impossible? Who needs Tom Cruise? We've got Liam Palmer. Wednesday are still in this. Wednesday still have a chance of going up. And it's local lad Liam Palmer to the rescue. He's mobbed by the Wednesday fans right in the corner flag. I cannot believe this. Remarkable comeback from 4-0 down. Look at these scenes. Whatever happens tonight, I salute you lads, you've really done well. They put in a right shift. They've really gone and done the business. And now we have a chance at 0-0 effectively, going into added on time. Bannon to Johnson, Johnson towards the back post, Aidan Flint heads it down, and Palmer smuggles it right in on the stretch. It's 4-0 on the night, that's 4-4 on aggregate. He's speechless, John.
I haven't got the words. In my vocabulary isn't extensive enough to put in what a fabulous night this has been. I'll tell you, I'm not going home tonight. Not going home.
You know that walking football? It's not on, is it?
Well, one thing. We haven't won it yet. We haven't won it.
Looking to launch this one. He has got the chance to go out wide if he wants to and just push it to the side where Jack Taylor is, but he's gone into the area again. This time Cameron Dawson comes and takes the ball and tries to release it early, but he can't. He's stopped from doing so by Jones. Jack Hunt's in space, wanting that ball, but he's gone long instead. Looking for Patterson through the middle. Patterson, it comes back for Will Vokes. Now Bannon to the left-hand side now with Palmer plays it through. Jaden Brown slots it into the middle. It comes back for Patterson. Patterson! Yes, we've done it again! 2 goals in it! And Patterson keeps the fairy tale alive! Callum Patterson to the rescue! Who has written this script?
Get in there!
It is something out of a blockbuster movie. But this is facts, not fiction. Wednesday are back at 5-5, 5-1 on the night. 5-5 on aggregate.
How dare we give up? How
incredible.
Dare you don't.
Never doubt them. Wow.
That is amazing.
112 minutes, it says on the clock. Wednesday back again. Patterson gets the ball, has one go with his left.
Oh, just
puts it through. He puts it through with his left, actually, just under the defender. I didn't see earlier in the replay, but we were talking about man of the match earlier on, and Pato has got the man of the match.
What more can
First, we've got to get it away from our half. And goes forward in towards Lee Gregory. He gets it and he plays it forward looking for Smith. Can he get there ahead of the defender? He's up against Anderson. Smith goes towards the box. Michael Smith, can he cut this back? Smith puts it inside, but the goalkeeper again intercepts it. I think Johnson wanted it pulling back more for him. I don't think he really had the energy to pull it back though.
He did good to come even to that area there, and then maybe he could have released the ball a bit earlier. But
instead, has the ball in hand. Will kick it long. Palmer needs to win this header up against Norwood. Norwood brings it down though. Goes back towards Thomas, who's swung it down the field and out of play. Darren Moore looks as though he's quite content with the players that are on the field in terms of penalties. I don't think we're going to be seeing the introduction of Adeniran or Brown, or Aidan Flint, or even David Stockdale. Cameron Dawson puts it away up towards Lee Gregory. Doesn't quite know where that ball's gone. Comes back for Deli Bashiru. Can he get it back to him there, Gregory? It's still with Lee Gregory. He's in the box. Tries to screw it. Is it going to be there? Yes! Oh my word! It's in! Wednesday have done it! Josh Windass won it! It's a Windass Wembley winner yet again! Like father, like son! His dad Dean did it for Hull City back in 2008. And Wednesday have now done it with Josh in the final seconds of this game in extra time. Wednesday are going up, a diving header. Barnsley are dead on their feet. Well, you know something about these games. They're big games, they're great occasions, but it's all about winners. There can only be one winner. What about that, Andy New Year? Wednesday 1, Barnsley 0.
I just told you I hope they'll get one more chance. And you told me before that Josh Windass father scored already in the final, so what do you want more?
It's the perfect script. A Windass Wembley winner it is. Well, he has. I don't think he's had. I'm trying to think. He had one chance, I think, earlier in the game, but the moment came his way. And the headlines are there. The goalkeeper gets his gloves to it. I mean, unlucky Isted as well, because he's had a good game. He nearly gets that. But nearly.
Gregory, don't take nothing away from Gregory.
What a turn. What a turn.
What a turn. Great cross in. And then Josh, normally he is not known for his heading skills, but in this case, very good header, diving header.
You know where you're going, don't you, after this game? You're going down there with Barry Bannon and the rest of the lads, and you're going to be celebrating in that dressing room.
If they allowed me, I will be down with them. Don't worry about it.
That's what he said he was going to do if it came to that. And it will come to pass. It's all over! Wednesday are back in the championship! That's it, give us 5. Go, big man. Yes! Wednesday are going up. Dramatic circumstances, and you know what? After the way this season's played out, 96 points. Wednesday stumbled against Barnsley. It looked as though it was going to derail our promotion push, but we got back on track in the most dramatic of fashions. We had to go, well, and do it the hard way. 4-0 down against Peterborough United. That would have floored most teams, but not Sheffield Wednesday. We got back in the race, and now we've won promotion in the most amazing way. Josh Windass with the final opportunity of extra time, and that of course after Will Vokes had seen his wonder goal ruled out for offside. Atty, I can't say any more, mate. What about it?
No, I don't know what to say at the moment. I'm just taking this atmosphere and inhaling it, because 120 minutes of football, and to score in the very end is just special.
Look at the scenes, look at the players. Bannon's got a big smile on his face. Michael Ekway, Palmer.
He's not got any cramp anymore, Barry.
You what?
He's not got any cramps anymore, Barry.
No, it suddenly goes, doesn't it? It's amazing how all your ills go when you have that winning feeling. Look at that. Look at that trophy. Delighted for the lads, delighted for Darren Moore, delighted for all the players. You know, a lot of those guys are your friends.
Yeah.
You know, the coaching staff as well, and all the backroom team.
Sure.
It's a team effort, isn't it? You know, obviously the players rightly get a lot of the headlines, but everyone's worked hard to achieve this.
You know, if you analyze the game throughout the 120 minutes, Barnsley did quite well after the men got sent off to compete with 11 men from Wednesday. But if you see throughout the season, it's a deserved win for Wednesday, and that they achieved promotion was written for. He's happy, isn't he?
Oh, he's got a beaming smile. And that's the thing, isn't it? Because football can hurt you. You know, we all get hurt. We all have bad days. And you think, oh,
Yeah.
where are we going? What's happening? But then you get a day like this, and that's why we love the game.
And that's why we love the game. That's why we want to be part of this game, you know. And for this kind of moments, you play football.
There's Josh Windass. Just getting close up. There's a few players. Jack Hunt there. Lee Gregory. Amazing scenes. Amazing scenes. Barry Bannon lifts the trophy with Liam Palmer. Sheffield Wednesday are the playoff League One winners for 2022-23. The Owls are going back into the Championship on a glorious day here at Wembley Stadium.